So the World Cup has ended and the cricket fever doesn't stop. We are into the Indian Premier League fever and that goes on throughout the year. We are just 3 weeks away from the IPL auction, and I must tell you, this one is going to be the biggest mini IPL auction for you. And let's begin. We all got a lot of feedback for the World Cup marathon we had done. So it's time for the IPL one as well. And we kickstart with this team who has a new captain who has been appointed last week, and it's Shuman Gill's led Gujarat Titans. And I'm not just alone. I have two Gujarat Titans fans as we, and I'll introduce them quick forward because I want to know what are their viewpoints, and we have to discuss a lot of things. And none other than I'm introducing here Vibhor and Yash. Welcome to the show, both of you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Preetam, for having us.
Yash, no
Yes.
problem. It's a pleasure out here. Firstly, Yash, your viewpoint on Shubman Gill getting the leadership. Short two lines. Are you excited for him to be the leadership ahead of the likes of Kane Williamson and Rashid Khan?
Yes, I am excited, but I think it is slightly a risky move considering he does not have an experience of captaincy, and considering the situation they are in, the reputation they have built. I think someone of the experience head like Kane Williamson would have been better. But let's see how it goes.
Okay, and 2 years Gujarat Titans, once a champion, once a finalist. How are you looking forward to the next year, Vibhor?
I think we will win once again under Shubman Gill because, as Yash said, that Shubman doesn't have experience of captaincy. So same case was with Hardik Pandya. He wasn't experienced before captaining Gujarat. So I think duo of Shubman and Nehraji will do well for us, and we will win one more time.
Definitely, and we will go straight forward. You guys are pretty confident, seems, for the next year as well. This is the squad. This is your squad ahead of the auction. This is your retained squad. So what I can see is you guys have kept the core. Apart from Hardik Pandey, you had kept the core out here. Your overview. I want to go to Vibhor this time first. Are you happy or unhappy with any of the players who have been in your retained list? You were like, no, I did not want this player to be retained once again. Any player you look into the squad and be like, okay, this player should have been released.
I thought that we will release Darshan Nalkande and will retain Shivam Mavi, but I think Shivam Mavi has some injury concerns and Darshan Nalkande is doing well in domestics currently. So it's good to back Darshan Nalkande. And with rest of our team, I am fine. We have retained our core, as you said, and looking forward to the season.
Okay, and going to Yash, the core of the first line of the batting order. You have so many wicket keepers. You have the experience of David Miller, Kane Williamson, but at the top, Shubman Gill. So, do you once again fancy him with opening with Riddhi Mansa, or you go with a strategy in the auction table as well?
I think we'll need a backup Indian wicketkeeper. So Vidhiman Saha, no doubt for the starters, he will be opening the innings, but we'll need to go for someone like Narayan Jagdishan in the auction.
Okay, we'll come to those points because you have given your five players, Weber has given. But going into the bowlers definitely player of the tournament in terms of Team India's bowling attack, Mohammad Shami. He will lead the pace attack once again. But the two Afghan spinners, Noor Ahmed and Rashid Khan, we have seen what they have done in the World Cup as well. But I want to come to the vast experience of Mohit Sharma. What happened to him in the 2023 final? After that, do you think this is a very important year to for him to make a comeback, Weber?
Yes, it will be important for him to make a comeback. And the way he bowled last season, it was going very well. And we would have won second consecutive time if Jadeja didn't hit those two boundaries. But I will back Mohit Sharma to have a great season this time as well. He was in touch with our team management since 22 season. And then he got a chance in 23. So I hope that he continues his good form in the upcoming season and wishing best to him.
Okay. So both of you, with a thumbs up, you guys are satisfied with this squad of yours, which has been retained, right? Okay, both of you are
Yes.
very satisfied. We move on. We move on to the next one. That is the squad depth. So this is where you guys are lying right now. You have 17 retained players, nine released players, a budget of 38 crores. So you can buy so many players. An available slot is eight players, out of which you have two overseas. So with this 38 crores, You can buy at least, I see 8 players, definitely you can definitely buy them, but 17 retain, which shows that your management is very much reliant on the team which has played in the last 2 seasons. But 9 released, I'm not surprised with the release picks. We will come to them. But with the budget you have, I think the majority has come up with the trade of Hardik Pandya. So with this budget, do you think you can take a very good squad in the auction? Going to the auction, you have 8 players to pick. Are you confident? First, I'll come to Yash. Do you think you can do your homeworks and then get the players you're targeting?
Yes, definitely we can do it. Just we need to find someone who can fill in the role what Hardik Pandya did as an all rounder. If we get that filled, everything seems sorted.
Okay, and Vibhor, your choices?
Yes, we can go for overseas fast bowler because we have lots of budget. So whosoever we want, we can go for in the auction, and we can, go for something around 15 to 16 crores for any overseas fast bowler because we have released Aljari Joseph. We now don't have Lockie Ferguson as well. So if we want to go for Pat Cummins or Gerard Coates, we can easily target them and we can have them in our team. So that's the benefit of having 38 crores.
Okay, and you were speaking about release players. Here is your release players list out here. First and first, Hardik Pandya. How are you guys disappointed with him being released? I'll come to Yash first.
Actually, very much disappointed because the kind of balance he used to give as a player and as a captain also, the value he added, it was very much important for the team. And the environment he maintained within the team was just amazing. So we'll look to
Absolutely.
have someone.
Okay, and did you rate KS Bharat lower than Riddhiman Saha in the team, because he has been released, who has been the second choice wicket keeper for Team India ahead of Riddhiman Saha. He has been kept. So Vibhor, are you surprised, or you would have still done the same, release KS Bharat and pick somebody like N Jagadish, just like Yash said?
Yeah, see, releasing KS Bharat is a fine decision because I don't see him playing ahead of Riddhiman Saha because Riddhiman is someone who plays with a great strike rate. I am not doubting KS Bharat abilities, but his strike rate is quite low for this format. I was quite surprised when we released Urvil Patel because he's someone who can bat with great strike rate and he is surely the future for us. So I think we will buy back him. So I was surprised with Urvil's release and not with Bharat.
Okay, and one more player I want to talk before I come to one of the fans' question. That is Yash Dayal. Just like Kuldeep Yadav was one game against Moin Ali for playing for KKR, and he was completely benched throughout the entire game and then was sold. Similarly, Yash Dayal, that one over against Rinku Singh, has that forced them to release him and think that he's not potential enough to be part of the squad? Come to Vibhor first.
Yash Dayal also have injury issues. He's not playing domestic cricket regularly, and his overall economy rate was quite high in the previous season. If we remove that over against Rinku, still his economy rate was quite high when he was bowling in death overs. So I'm not surprised or disappointed with him being released. But I will be fine if we buy back him or if he finds a great team for his future.
Okay, and your point about Yash Dayal?
I think it was a bit of a surprise for me because the way he was bowling initially before that Rinku Singh over, that was being an inexperienced bowler in the IPL. He was doing he was doing pretty good as a bowler. What was expected of him? Pandya also handled him well. So a little bit surprised
Hmm.
releasing him, and even Shivam Mavi also. But let's see, we
Okay.
we might buy them back, one of them, either of Shivam Mavi or Yash Dayal.
So you're saying you buy them back in the cheaper rate. That's what your strategy is if they have been released. And what if Deepu says, what if you get back Lockie Ferguson? If you have been offered a cheaper price, would you get back Lockie Ferguson in this team? Yes, first.
I would be tempted to get him back because of his extra pace, but the thing will be who will be the four overseas players then. Then if we in case bring him back, then we'll have to bench someone like Josh Little. and that variety of left arm pacer and the way he bowls, that will be missing if we go for Lockie Ferguson.
Okay, and Vibber, your choices of getting Loki back or not?
See, my first choice will be Pat Cummins. If we miss out on Pat Cummins, then I would be fine with Loki as well.
Okay, that's a very bold prediction. I'll definitely come to your picks in the next slide. But this is the overseas, which Gujarat Titans has at the moment. So you have two more slots left. You have one New Zealander, one South African, one Australian, two Afghanistan, and one Ireland. So you have mixed core, but no Australian. One Australian only, Matthew Wade, but no Weber said he wants a Pat Cummins kind of a thing. So I see you have two middle order batsmen. If I consider Matthew Wade being a middle order batsman, so you have David Miller and Matthew Wade being a two middle order, Kane Williams in a top order, and three bowlers. So what are you missing in this team that these two players I need in these two departments? Do you need an all rounder or do you need a top order batsman who can open with Shubman Gill? I'll come to Yash first.
I think we need all rounder more than anything else because the quality pace, especially the pace bowling all rounder, like someone like Bas de Lide or Jason Holder.
Okay, because you guys have released Odion Smith and Dasun Shanaka, which means you guys need someone better
Exactly.
than them. Vibber, your choice?
Yes, we surely need all rounder and an overseas fast bowler because currently we have only Joshua Little, so we will need someone to start over Joshua or someone to be back of Joshua Little. So let's see whom we get in the auction.
Okay, so for the six players you guys have in the overseas slot, are you guys satisfied? So both of you are
Yes.
satisfied with the six overseas players you have. All right. Now comes the interesting part is the picks you guys have picked. Now, Yash, you can see Vibber's pick, and Vibber, you can see Yash's pick. I'll come to Vibber's first player first. That's Azmatullah Omarzai. I'm sorry, Vibber's first pick. That's Azmatullah Omarzai. First player that is he had a fabulous World Cup. To be very honest, his team couldn't get over the line. Let me know your views and what role do you think Gujarat will get him in case they purchase him, Vibber? Azmatullah Omarzai for you.
See, Azmatullah is someone who can fill the role of Hardik Pandya because Azmatullah is growing very well. He's working on his bowling. His batting is fine. He's hitting the ball well. He's working on his bowling and working with Ashish Nehra will improve him more. So Azmatullah is someone who can balance our team and he's someone who can replace Hardik Pandya in our team batting at number 5. So he will be my first target in the all-rounder section because he is someone who bowls all full quota of his 4 overs because I had Daryl Mitchell also in my mind, but he's not the bowler who will bowl full 4 overs. So Azmatullah is someone who can bowl in death also and in the power play also. So he will be my first choice player in the auction.
Okay, and then Yash, your choice of Shardul Thakur did not have the best of the World Cups, but he has been released by the Kolkata Knight Riders. Your role similar to what Vibber said, replacement of Hardik Pandya.
Currently, yes. Currently, someone who can come closer to Hardik Pandya's skill sets as an Indian player is only Shardul Thakur, I think. So he could be the option we could go for.
Okay, but he's not that great in terms of his batting. That's the reason why I would be tempted to your next pick, that is Baz Delide. Let me explain. I need your explanation as to you're going for a player. I don't think so anybody apart from Roller Vander Marve has come to an IPL team. So I think Baz Delide could be the next big one. So and Ryan Tenduskade, yes. So what's your pick on Baz Delide? If yes, where do you play him? Another one.
I would go for Basilide because the first thing is the power hitting abilities he has. If he hits the ball, he hits the long way, and also he can regularly deliver his full quota of 4 overs. So it adds the similar kind of skill set that Hardik Pandya had. And in as far as the playing 11 is concerned, I would be tempted to bring him at number 5.
You attempted to bring it at number five. Okay. And coming to Wimber, we have spoken about Pat Cummings. I want to know this new player before I come to Shah Rukh Khan. That is Samir Rizvi, you said. So I want to know what does he do first, so that the audience know what is his role, and what why have you chosen him to be part of your picks in the auction?
See, Sameer Rizvi is a middle order batter and he's a power hitter. In the under 23 tournament domestics, he was doing really well. He even played the Sayyid Mushtaq Ali Trophy. He plays for Uttar Pradesh, and in that Mushtaq Ali, he scored something around 277 runs in the 7 matches, averaging 49 and striking at 149 if I remember correctly. And he smashed 18 sixes in those 7 innings, and he has been quite impressive. His innings were so good. I watched that inning live. He scored 62 of 35 and I think won the game for Uttar Pradesh if I remember correctly. So he's someone whom I'm looking forward to. He can add that power hitting to a middle order because we have Sai Sudarshan and then Vijay Shankar. I'm not sure about their hitting ability. Sai Sudarshan has been well. Shankar did well for us, but having someone like Samir Rizvi in the backup for Shankar or for Abhinav Manohar, it would be great for us. So and our team is known to pick players like him. We got Sai Sudarshan, we got Abhinav Manohar, and I hope that we will get Samir Rizvi as well.
So I give you a choice between the two of you. If you have given a choice of Shah Rukh Khan or Samir Rizvi, who would you go for?
I would go for Samir Rizvi.
Okay. Reason why, does he bowl as well?
Yes, he can. He is not a regular bowler, but the kind of power hitting he does, he can become big in the IPL. I want to see him playing for Gujarat Titans.
Okay, that's a good point. Now, Yash, the interesting part is that in the five players you've taken, apart from Jagadish, and I don't see a proper batter, which means you're happy enough with the top six or top five you have in the Gujarat Titans squad. Tell me the reason behind you've gone with the two Indian uncapped player, that is Shivam Mavi and Chetan Sakaria. What do you see
Uh,
them? Chetan Sakaria first, because you already have a player like Joshua Little. So may I know the reason behind going for an Indian left-handed bowler?
Chetan Sakaria, first of all, he can bowl well at the death, and he can even control the runs. Also, he can pick up the wickets at the death overs. So it will be very important if he can pair with someone like Mohammad Shami at the death, or even Joshua Little if he is the overseas bowler we are playing in the 11. So the duo will combine well, and also Chetan Sakaria can provide the finishing touches if needed. He has the ability to churn out the runs if the team is in trouble, if he is needed with the bat. Similarly with Shivam Mavi as well. Shivam Mavi, since he made his India debut, he was very impressive when the time when he bowled for India, and the chance he got, limited chance he got for Titans also, he bowled well there in the middle overs, and also he also similarly can contribute with the bat and finish if we are stuck in a situation where we need 15 of the last over, so we can back both, even Chetan Sakaria to do it as well and Shivam Mavi to do it as well. And the India Chetan Sakaria in because he's a Indian left arm pacer. So if we want to push someone like Joshua Little and insert another overseas player instead of him, so we can play Chetan Sakaria as a left arm pacer.
Okay, that's a very good. So you want to make use of your four overseas player and get in a Indian left-handed bowler. That's a very good choice. But I'm surprised
Yes.
none of you have gone with Mitchell Stark. If you're going for an Indian lefty, why not Mitchell Stark? What's your plan? You have so much money, Yash. Why not Mitchell Stark instead of Chetan Sakaria?
I think the overseas player quota is the issue because we already have. I would like to. No doubt, Mitchell Stark is a very good bowler, but in the T20 format, he sometimes tend to go for runs, and the thing is, we have already someone like death bowler like Joshua Little if he fits in as a overseas pacer, and the overseas slot other would be Miller, Rashid, and Kane Williamson. They will fill the three slots. So overseas slots, there's a bit of a push for that. So that's why Mitchell Stark is not preferred.
Okay, and now I come to Weber's two picks. That is Pat Cummins and Karthik Tyagi. Firstly, I'll come to Pat Cummins, the World Cup winner, World Cup winning captain. We'll not reflect to that, to be very honest. Karthik Tyagi, very impressive in the domestic season. Your views of having him alongside Mohammad Shavi, if you have so. Are you excited? And what's your viewpoint on having Karthik Tyagi in your picks?
See, Karthik Tyagi coming to our team would be that express fast bowler. Like if somehow we miss out on picking overseas express fast bowler, then we can have Karthik Tyagi, and he can give us firepower in the middle overs with someone like Mohit Sharma and Rashid Khan who also bowl in the power play in the middle overs for us. So Karthik Tyagi, having Karthik Tyagi and Pat Cummins along with Mohammad Shami, it would be a dream bowling attack because imagine Cummins opening the attack with Mohammad Shami. Both guys have terrific seam bowling skills. And then Karthik Tyagi coming in middle with Rashid Khan, then Mohit Sharma finishing off the things for us along with Karthik Tyagi. And Karthik is someone who is a great learner, and he will learn a lot from Shami as well as Mohit Sharma. So I'm very excited to have Karthik Tyagi, and I think we will go in full bulk for him. Even if it goes to 10 to 15 crores, we will go for him, and he will do well in Ahmedabad. I trust him along with Pat Cummins. We also what he did in the finals. He understands the pitch very well throughout the tournament. Pat Cummins was doing well in Ahmedabad. So I think it would be very good for us if we pair Pat Cummins with Shami in the power play for us, and then Karthik Tyagi in middle in that.
So you're saying if possible, Gujarat can go for 10 crores for Karthik Tyagi.
Yes, I think
Okay,
Ashish
that's a very
Nehra would be tempted to go for 10 to 12 for Karthik.
okay. That's a very bold point. I'll definitely come to that. And
Exactly.
Jagadishan, yes, yes, you were saying something. Go ahead.
Agree with him. I would also would have to have someone like Karthik Tyagi for, even if doesn't matter if go for 10 crores because of his express pace.
Okay, so you're looking at him as a death specialist as well, then.
Yes, as a,
Okay, so
if the
you already
opportunity
have Mohit
arises, he
Sharma.
can deliver.
Okay, so if you have a Mohit Sharma, you have a Mohammad Shami, you also want to add Karthik Tyagi along with, if possible, Pat Cummins. So there's two good pacers you have, but the 10 players you guys have picked, not a single spinner. You guys have Rashid Khan and Noor Ahmed as your two spinners. I don't think so. Rahul Tewatia will bowl that much. We haven't seen him bowl that much. No Indian spinners is my question first,
Sai
Yash.
Kishore,
Reason behind Sai Kishore is your
um,
left arm spinner. You
I
have him,
think
but yep.
the reason there are no means spinners because we already have quality spinners in even Sai Kishore, Jayant Yadav, Rahul Tewatia can chip in with a couple of overs at least, and it's, ever since Hardik Pandya is now not available, so he'll need to deliver a few overs at least with the ball, so to make the combination correct. I mean the
Okay.
um, if there is the need arises.
Okay, and Vibhor, with your choice as well, are you happy with the spinner oriented retained squad you have? With you don't need any spinners in the auction as well.
No, I don't think we need any spinners in the auctions because our overseas department is done with Rashid and Noor. We don't need any overseas spinners. And to be very honest, I don't think that quality Indian spinners are available in the auction. If we talk about quality, Sai Kishore is a high quality bowler. He can come straight into any 11 of our IPL team, but he misses out for us. But having him as a backup is great for us. Then Jayant Yadav comes in whenever we need an off spinner. So I think our spin department is it's doing well. We have Sai, we have Jayant, and then two quality overseas spinners. So I'm fine with our spin department.
Oh yes, yes, you guys have Jayant Yadav, IPL winner as well for the Mumbai Indians. I forgot that. Yes, that's correct. Now, before we move on to the next one, that is the predicted playing 11 we have according to us. I would want to have a little bit of crisp in this show. So it's both of you. You guys have been the guests for the first time in our show. I have a question individually for both of you. First, I would come to Yash probably, then I'll come to Vibhor. And there's a question for you. You will be given 30 seconds to speak about that topic. Just 30 seconds. There'll be a timer on it. your viewpoint on that question. Is that clear? I'll bring the question first, and then I'll come back to this predicted playing 11. So it's Vibber's question first. I have Vibber's question first. The question is, do you think doing a cash trade for Hardik Pandya to the Mumbai Indians is a benefit for the Gujarat Titans? So are you ready? Whenever you're ready,
Yes,
I will get the timer set. Okay? There you go.
yes, yes.
Just a moment. Yeah, you can start off.
Okay, so yes, I think it will be beneficial for us because if we ask them for a player, it would have been Cameron Green. So I don't think we need Cameron. We surely don't need Cameron Green. So we went for a cash deal, and now we can go in bulk for someone like Karthik Tyagi or someone like Pat Cummins or any other overseas player. So it's fine for us to do a cash trade deal for Hardik Pandya.
So you're happy with the 15 crore return you have for Hardik Pandya?
Yes, yes.
Okay, that's a very bold one. And I'll come to Vibur. I'm sorry, Yash. Your question is that what's your take on Shubman Gill being given the leadership ahead of Rashid Khan? So here's a very interesting one. Either Rashid Khan and Kane Williamson. Shubman Gill has been appointed the captain of Gujarat Titans. So I want to know your viewpoint, whether you're for it or against it. Here goes your timer and you have 30 seconds. You can start.
I think he's in currently he's in the top of his form and full of confidence. So and also he understands the game well. So from a long term point of view, also maybe they would be looking to groom someone like Shubman Gill into the captaincy duties. And if taken it other ways, Kane Williamson at the first couple of seasons maybe would have been better. So considering the experience he had of captaincy.
Okay. Okay. So, like you said, I liked your point, but you want Shubman Gill to be groomed around the experienced guys. So here comes a point from Mr. Sanjay says, I think Kane Williamson as a captain means he'll be playing all the matches, won't be risky considering it's T20 such skills. Is that the reason why you haven't gone for an overseas captain book, which means that his spot in the playing 11 is booked? Is that a reason why he has gone with Shubman Gill, Vibhor?
Yes, I think that could be a reason. And having Kane Williamson playing all the 14 games could be a tough thing because we saw what happened in SRH. He wasn't in form, but he was continuing to play for them. So that could affect, and that takes away one overseas spot from us. So going with Shuman is a great decision. Yes, we could have gone with Rashid, but let Rashid bowl freely and have Shuman in the leadership group.
Without the captaincy burden, and he'll be able to deliver better as a bowler and
Yes.
in terms of rushing.
Okay. And now I'll come to Yash. Yash, do you agree with the fact that Vibber said he's happy with the cash trade of giving Hardik Pandya to Mumbai Indians, getting the 15 crore in your hand? If you would have been on choice, if you would have been given this opportunity, wouldn't you have targeted somebody like an Ishan Kishan or a Jasprit Bumrah as a replacement, or you would have gone with this cash trade?
Exactly. I first of all, I wouldn't have liked to release him only at any cost because of the kind of captaincy he did and the way he led the team in the inaugural seasons in the IPL. But given a choice, I would have gone for someone like Ishan Kishan or Jasprit Bumrah, as you said. Ishan Kishan would have been the better choice, considering he is also an Indian wicketkeeper batsman, so he can also open the innings alongside Shubman Gill.
Okay. All right, that's a very good point, and that's the reason why I thought that could have been Ishan Kishan because Ishan and Shubman are good friends. So Gujarat would have targeted. Here is the predicted 11 as per the retained team that has been there for the Gujarat Titans. This is my viewpoint: is that Riddhiman sticks as the opening partner of Shubman Gill, Kane Williamson at number 3, Sai Sudarshan at number 4. Very tricky one because I had to leave out Vijay Shankar from this 11, even Abhinav Manohar. David Miller at 5. I think you need a replacement of Hardik Pandya, like you both said. So I have to keep the number 6 slot empty. Rahul Tewatia, nailed batsman, I would say. He is the finisher of Gujarat Titans. Rahul Tewatia has to stay in the playing 11. Rashid Khan, Mohammad Shami, Mohit Sharma. So what are the two players you think do you already have in your team, or you would want to go to the auction table and buy these two slots? Do you have any other opinion of this player? I do not want in the playing 11. I would want a replacement from the 8, 9 players I have picked in my as well. Yes, first yours.
I think if Tewatia comes in and plays regularly, he'll need to bowl a few overs as well, because since we don't have Hardik Pandya, and if by chance if we don't get as good bowling all rounder as Hardik Pandya, then he'll need to also chip in with the ball, and in that case we'll also have to go in with someone like Sai Kishore, because he also can deliver with the bat, and he's at times he has done the power finishing as well for the TNPL. So maybe
Okay.
if we don't get someone like pace bowling all rounder as we would have liked, who can replace Hardik Pandya, then Sai Kishore and Tewatia has to bowl in a few overs as well.
So what if I give you a Pat Cummings and I give you a Shah Rukh Khan? Would you be happy with your playing 11, Yash?
It would limit the bowling options, because we'll have three bowlers and Tewatia the fourth one, and sorry, four proper bowlers, and Tewatia still will need someone like Tewatia to chip in with a couple of overs, and as a spinner to
Absolutely.
chip in with the overs, it is a bit risky, because since Tewatia is not bowling regularly.
Okay, that's a very, very good point, I must tell you. Vibhor, your viewpoint now. I'll come to you now. Before I come to your opinion, here is a question. Here's an opinion which Deepu said. Kane Williamson can do both opening as well as bat at number 3. Wade also, not sure should start in the 11, but can play in the top order, get a couple of all rounders in the auction as well. He says. What's your opinion? Kane Williamson at 3 or Kane Williamson as the opener?
See, for me, Kane Williamson doesn't start in the 11 because I will have Sai Sudarshan at number 3, who batted at 3 for us in the last season as well, and then Shankar at 4. He did the same job in last season. So Shankar at 4, Sai at 3. At number 6, as I said, I would love to have Asmatullah Omarzai. And then the 11th player I need is Pat Cummins. If somehow we get Karthik Tyagi, then things will change. But for now, I'm assuming Pat Cummins and Asmatullah Omarzai and not Kane Williamson in the 11. So my four overseas players should be David Miller, Azmatullah Rashid, and Pat Cummins. And then we will have good bowling options. Azmatullah can bowl 3 to 4 overs. If he fails, then we will have Vijay Shankar. If he fails, then we will have Rahul Tewatia. So I think it will be more balanced if we play Vijay Shankar in the 11 and leaving Kane Williamson out, because last year also Kane wasn't part of our 11. Yes, we had Hardik, but I would not be tempted to play Kane Williamson, to be honest.
So if you do not play Kane Williamson, don't you think you have a leader shot in your playing 11?
See, we already have Rashid Khan. We have David Miller, who is very experienced. Then Mohit Sharma leads Haryana in domestic cricket. So I don't think that will be a reason. And if we get Pat Cummins, then the World Cup winning
Yep.
captain playing in Ahmedabad. So
Absolutely, that's true. But if you have, like you said, Shah Rukh Khan, I'm sorry, Vijay Shankar at 4, Sai Sudarshan at 3, which means Vijay Shankar is a bowling option as well. Then at number 6, you have
yes,
Azmatul Lomazai, so which means you have 7 bowling options, including Rahul Tewatia. That's not a bad
yes.
side. With the budget you have, you can definitely go for your targets with a big amount. So that's the reason why I think this is a very, very good choice of yours. And that concludes our picks as well. Very, very bold picks. I loved this one, especially both of you have your own personal choices. Pat Cummings, somebody saying Pat Cummings playing at Ahmedabad 7 games. I don't want to talk about it, what happened 2 weeks back, but I still want Pat Cummings in my side. So that's very, very bold. But yes, this team looks good. New captain. I will be very excited to see what Shuman Gill does for this side. But that concludes our live show. Thank you so much, both of you. It's been a great show, to be honest. Gujarat Titans, first team we have started in this action auction of the 2024 IPL. And I want to know from both of you. Firstly, I'll come to Yash. How did it feel to be part of this Gujarat Titans live show with the fifth umpire?
It was an amazing experience, and I really loved it and enjoyed discussing the combinations and the players. We both have completely different choices and as the top
Absolutely.
picks, and so that was interesting to discuss and know each other's viewpoints.
Definitely, that's absolutely correct, and that's what I said. That slide I love because both of you had when I looked into the picks, I was like, okay, both of them have five different players. It's a very very good thing. Vibhor, how was your experience to be part of this one?
It was a great experience, and I love the segments like we had to answer in 30 seconds, and then we talked about the five picks. We discussed the playing 11. So it was a great session, and I love the video.
Thank you so much to
Exciting.
both of you. Thank you to all the
To be a
fans who
part of.
were. Thanks a lot, Yash. Thank you so much to each and every of the fans who are tuning us and giving your views. It's just day one. We have 9 teams to go. Tomorrow we'll come with the second team. That's none other than Rajasthan Royals. So definitely two new guests as well from the Rajasthan Royals. Don't forget to tune in at 9 p.m. sharp. We have a new segment, new show, and it continues for the next 9 teams. Continues. Thank you so much once again to both of you. Thank you all the fans. Till then, good night and see you tomorrow at sharp 9 o'clock. Thank you.
Good night. Thank you
Thank
so
you.